Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back, everyone. Few things that we need to be aware of today is it's Tuesday. It is also the last day of the month. You should expect a little bit of volatility because today's the monthly close of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Dixie. If you can start off with the chart here, I'm starting off with daily. We did get that pullback we were looking for yesterday, and we did stop just about where we wanted to, which was the 200 EMA. We don't want to lose this 104 level, and today is going to be the day to basically play defense. We don't want to go under 104.50. If so, the last area that we would want to see to the downside is 104. Aside from that, if we go lower than that, then we can look for the next level of support near 103. And we have all these levels marked out from the FIB. So we don't want to go under 104, basically. If so, we can go to the next 103, 102.50 area. Basically, it would be a measured move of this coming back down somewhere around like there, 103.50. So I could even mark that if you. Since I marked this white one here, I'll mark this level over here. So that way we know that, hey, that's a warning, and after that you can look for potential downside. And the reason why I did that is because this measured move here can occur. I draw it. Something like that can occur. And all of it is still okay and understandable. It is just a healthy pullback after this pump up, coming back to like support and then continuation out of here. So I'm not saying that this is it. I'm just saying it can come over here, consolidate, and then get out higher, which gives us some time to get some upside on crypto. Unfortunately, yesterday as this dropped, so did crypto. So it didn't really, that inverse relationship is just slowly fading away, in my opinion. So that's basically all I'm trying to get at over here with Dixie. Now let me go and actually show you the monthly. The reason being today is the monthly close. And then in the end of the week, I'll show you the weekly close. But look at the monthly close, okay? Pretty bullishly engulfing off the 21 EMA. RSI saying upside. Why wouldn't I look for continuation into 106, 107, basically immediately starting next month? So that is something that you guys need to be ready for. More downside on equities in tech and crypto, and more upside in Dixie dollar index, because right now it's not saying that it's weak. It's saying that it's possibly still continuing its upturn, and it's following along the plan that we've had very long time. Monthly close over this middle of the channel. I don't know why we won't look for that extension there, and then probably even, we can probably overtake this 910 EMA and get into much higher levels, depending on how Fed handles their interest rates. We're gonna see how that works out in the next few weeks. That's basically all I wanted to get at over here. Today, I want you to see also, now let's go to Bitcoin, the monthly, and then we'll just go backwards from there. Let's go on a chart that I can actually draw on. Here's the monthly. So back to the monthly. Uh, Closing like this is kind of, what do you want to say? It's iffy because it looks like a very doji close. Also, we're under the 0.5. Next month, even if we get some upside, more than likely it might be muted. Like I'm not looking for much higher than 27.6 as of right now. I would like the next monthly to come tap into it and hopefully close above it. But I think next monthly we can tap into it. But if we pull back, okay, next month and we get to test into 20,300, I also won't worry. So you guys should keep that in mind. 20,300 to the bottom, 27,600 to the top, and then in the middle is 23,300, and basically we're playing that range for next month. We can have a candle go up, then come back down, and then close in the middle. So you have that whole range you have to be prepared for. And then, in my opinion, If we get up to 27.6, it's gonna be met with a lot of resistance due to the fact that we're still not into above the point 0.5. So the strength of the buyers is not really there. The only really positive thing I can say is that we were waiting for this upside due to this bullish volume divergence. Okay, on the bottom, the volume is basically gone. So any little buys will just float this on up, and that's kind of what's occurring. So just keep that in mind for Bitcoin. Let's go to the weekly. For the rest of this week, I'm still looking for that little bit of pullback into support, like we said. If we come tap into 21,300, I'm not going to panic. Ideally, we don't want to lose 22,500. That would be the area that we want to hold as support. But going a little bit under that is not a big deal. 21,300 is the most ideal area. Oops. And that's off. Okay, 21,300 is the last level of support that I'm looking for. And then I don't want to go under 22.5, like I said. That's where all this golden cross is occurring. So that's going to kind of be like the nice little area of support after we leg up into 27,600 and so on. So just be aware of those levels to the upside and top side. Right now, we're grinding out our support. And as long as it's a higher low, that's actually pretty good. And we're already starting to formulate that possibility with showing strength of not going under 22.5. Here on a daily time frame, you can see that we are actually coming up onto the support. And then as of right now, even though we are showing that we are sitting on support, it's a higher low, which is bullish. We don't want to close under the $23,300 level on a 4-hour open and close. That way we can look for sideways and up. If we close a 4-hour underneath, I mean, we've been wicking this area, right? But we've all been pretty confident of taking the long and looking for that upside. So if you take a long off 23.3 and your stop loss is like say 23.250 or 23.3 to 22.8 has been like the range. So I mean, if you keep a idea of accumulating a long up to 22,700 and a stop loss at let's say 22.1, then you know that if this actually wants to poke down a little bit more, you can take as much of the long as possible along this bull flag accumulation, and then you could ride it back up when it turns into a W. You just got to be ready for like a poke lower. And I mean, someone like me is not going to have a stop loss. I'm just going to be adding because I'm looking for that pivot out anyway. So it's just patience is what you're going to need. But as long as you're not closing the 4-hour underneath this 23.3, the possibilities of upside is much higher than you looking for much lower because you're holding this the support. Once you lose 23.3 on a 4-hour, I'd be gunning for that 22.7, and then I mean 22.5, and then after that, if it comes to 21.7, you can try to entertain it, but 21.3 was like as low as I want to go, and yeah, because then you're breaking structure. It's not an uptrend anymore. Now you're just gambling, and anything you get under 21.5 can be a dead cat bounce into 23.3 and then just continuation down. Like, just be careful of that. Go to a 4-hour. So in the shortest time frame that I would like to display to you, we look like we're going to poke up. So the 4-hour, what is doing is this sideways consolidation, sideways and down, all on support. And now you've been accumulated. Yeah, okay, see, so even oscillators are showing some bullish divergence are forming because you got these higher lows. It's not showing this green indicator here, but this is so, I don't know who programmed this or recorded this. This is one of the reasons that if you use your indicators and you don't know how to use it, you're gonna get burned pretty hard. I'm telling you this over here is the low, and this is a higher low, right? And RSI wise, look at how huge of a difference that is. RSI wise, this is huge bullish divergence. So for some reason, this stupid algorithm is not showing it. I'm gonna probably turn off this shaded region on um my indicator so I don't have this like confusing you guys. But this is looking for upside. You've had plenty of times to break down. You didn't break down. You actually held support, and now you should go sideways and up. And then your target is going to be around 23.9, 24K. Once you claim that area with a 4-hour open and close, there's no reason why you're not going to take the liquidity from the top then around 25 hour. And then you could look for that $27,600 level. So yeah, I am looking for sideways and up. Until we lose 22.7 to the downside, I'm not even stressing for downside. And I would not be trying to take shorts blindly today. Members, I have a specific plan I'm going to show you guys later. So we are going to be pretty surgical today. Yeah. Okay. And that's basically all I have to say. Let's go to the monthly item. Ethereum. So here's ETH. ETH is so much more beautiful than Bitcoin. If Bitcoin shows weakness, you just better go take a peek at ETH because ETH might be the one that brings Bitcoin up with it. This is what I'm looking for on ETH. I'm looking for that monthly close above 1600. As long as we get that close above 1600 next month, I know I'm much more confident to at least get into that 1850 level. And then if we get a pullback from there, that's fine. I'm looking for us to find that support at 1600 again. So that is what I'm looking for next month. I'm looking for the top at around 1850, the middle is 1600, the bottom is 1420. And we need to hold that all the way up as we consolidate and try to break out. All right, now let's go to a weekly. On a weekly time frame, you can see that we are above the 200 and we're finding our support. I mean, if this week just holds this $1,600 level, next week I'm looking for just continuation. And technically, it doesn't need to be next week. The monthly closes today. Next month open can just start this continuation move up due to the fact that the monthly is extremely more stronger and powerful than the weekly price action. The weekly is going to be subservient to the monthly is impulse. So monthly can open today and just go green, and weekly is gonna just be like a nice green candle because the weekly is not showing any weakness at the downside. If anything, they're being so mean. They are tricking people to short here. And then when they leg up, they're using all those shorts as liquidation fuel to the top. Retail will get FOMO, then they're gonna add in a market and they're gonna cause it to go even higher. So it's a cascading effect. This does not look bad to me. This looks extremely healthy for upside continuation is what I'm warning you about right now. Here's the daily showing you volume is coming to the slow as you are basically going sideways, possible upside pump with one little market buy. And the reason why I say upside and not downside is because we are above the 200 EMA and we're using the 21 EMA as support. Why would you be bearish? Why? Until I lose 1638 on a 4-hour open and close, I'm still not going to be concerned about downside. So that's it. And then from here, once we claim a 4-hour open above 1650, we're going to be looking for us to get into the 1770 and higher. And if we lose that 1630 level on a 4-hour open and close, I'm looking for 1600 as support. And then worst case scenario around 1540, 1550 for the next scalp long. And let's go to the 4-hour. And then I'll get you guys out of here. And 4 hours doing exactly what Bitcoin is doing. It's looking like that it wants to start a leg up. And matter of fact, I'm going to be adding a long right now. While I have this video going, I'm already in a long with 81% profit, but I am going to add much more size right now because I am confident in upside and pretty fast upside, mind you. Boom. All right, and now let's see what happens. So I have a short. I just added to my long. Probably shouldn't have added that much, but hey, I wanted you guys to see that during this video, I saw upside starting. Pretty soon, this is gonna break up, and then this bullish engulfing won't stop until it gets much higher. And I'm looking for like 1660-ish before I decide to get out of this, and then we'll see what happens from there. I'll watch the lower time frames, but until this 4 hour closes in the next 4 minutes, I want to see how high it closes and what the next continuation is for the next candle from there, and we can decide from there where we want to go. And yeah, that's basically all I have for you guys today. Please, 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 if you haven't already, leave a like, a subscribe, press the bell button for notifications. Share this with family and friends who are also interested. That would be great help. If you have any questions or concerns or have another asset you would like me to go over, please leave it in the comment section below and I'll be sure to get it in the next video. If you are interested in trading with us live, please feel free to join our Discord server. We'd be more than happy to have you there, and we trade there every day, going over ideas together. There's about 100 some members there, and everyone is a genius. So please feel free to come and debate. And there is a more professional side in that Discord server. By the way, that Discord server link is in the description of this video below, along with all the other affiliate services that I use and recommend. The Discord server also has a section that's for members, which is a $20 a month subscription for basically a little bit more intense trading where I'm going to be around and basically throughout the day we trade together kind of situation, as well as bounce ideas and charts. So for March, we will be all picking an altcoin and we will be trading those altcoins together and see if we can get at least a free allocation after taking profits. Right. So other than that, guys, I hope everyone is doing good. I hope everyone's having a good day. If you have any questions or concerns, I'll talk to you soon. Aside from that, be ready for the monthly close. I do think we will get some upside as soon as the close is over after daily close today or CME close at 5 Central. So be ready for that upside pump, and then you might get some downside. But right now, all these inverse head and shoulders, I think, are just about to go nuts. So have a great day. Talk to you soon.